both of you go for it. No, it is a game full of
story. BBL on defense.
Being a
Good on attack again. Winner locks in champs.
Making it to London.
What a map.
And now looking to close the year out with a bang. And BBL, a team that has played all the way from Premier to where they currently stand, a single map away. And
oh my god, time to prove it, mate. You're locked in sight on your own. Mate, they got locked out by this perfect deadlock, Yuto. Can't get much better than that. Separate the one duelist.
Sop down and out, what Hypok talked about, splitting that attack, isolating Sop, and it's job done for BBL to start with. But FUT take it slow. The re-hit coming in towards the B site. Mid being taken as we speak, but BBL passive. Biggest risk they take is that
pretty sure the jump spot's all 3 then, right?
I always get confused. It's on the top of the map. But it's giving them the
2 trips, 3 here, TP back site.
Straight onto the head of Sociable. Gonna make that an easy kill for someone to finish off.
Yeah, this is tough now.
Double shock for Rose.
Players on the defense here. Zeus, even still though, has done well. Kreven trying to find a gap, and I guess he has done. Sociable adds another to the death toll. In fact, it started strong, but it's slowly dwindling. It leaves 2. The healthiest 2. Currently within this
no one's got any eater.
This one back, but Zeus just has not been missing in this round, and now leaves it to Loiter, the one piece that was still firing in the last, to try and fight versus 3. Another clutch to add to his name, but they are
too strong. Very, very nice.
Oh,
4v5.
Second shot off after the headshot. It wasn't quite quick enough. FUT claim the pistol.
Zeus taken down, but he had a buddy by his side. It's a 1-0 start for FUT. And after the last map, things to keep.
Dude, that one, you got a timing. 20 HP, got a kill.
Having a bad performance, something he talked about already the start of the day before this matchup.
Flow Pro with the Prime, thank you with the 4 months, mate. Appreciate that.
Struggling to get 10 kills on the board on
Appreciate the Prime usage.
That map 1 felt like a real recovery for him, a sign to continue. But map 2 is
the
anything
score?
but.
I mean, FUT's dominating.
It was good enough for Sop to get his jet out here. And if FUT can continue reminding BBL of the story of the previous, it can certainly spiral into their favor. It's not a bad trade. I like the idea. Swing together on mid. A firing squad has managed an even trade. And I think taking Sop down early like that in an eco round, it has its value.
They normally perform well on this comp. They got a really good Ascent.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect the confidence. After the last map, he came in.
Epo with the Prime, appreciate the 2 months.
In the interview that his goal for the next 10 minutes or so was to convince his coach.
They're 3-0 last time they played it.
Over the neon.
Pretty sure they haven't
not been a great start
lost this split too.
Take flight. I think comfort has always been the story of FUT. That's why this team rose back from the ashes of kickoff. Was okay, let's pick up players that fit what we want, which was the double duelist. And then let's stick to it. Let's not try and pretend to be anything we're not. Let's not put players in uncomfortable roles that they don't want to play. Let's make sure everybody is in a place where they can play their best. And I think that's why they've been so exciting. Yeah, a little bit easy to read at times, but that doesn't mean that it's easy to stop. In this round, the question now becomes, do BBL just go down to the
I was going to say, they're even going to try give him anything.
Alive, do you want to give him
smoke here? Suggest they're fighting.
Seems they do.
Dude, that's a bad smoke. Look how much space it gives him.
Feeling they can get some damage done. Anyways, make this costly. Definitely keeping FUT on site as time keeps ticking, but they get those kills too quickly. Not a lot done.
Keep the main gun.
Given away.
No, they had multiple pistol players, so absolutely nothing lost for FUT, and what they gained was Zeus is now 1 away from having to run it back.
It's a defense smoke, that's what I mean. Look how bad it is.
Because you don't want
Leaks
to give
so
them
much.
this, which is opportunities to get ultimates online going into your bonus round, because that's what starts to turn bonus rounds into winnable rounds.
Yeah, they wanted to make FUT pay a price for that round, and instead, giving Zeus those orbs
BBL smoke?
What
No, this
really
one.
Proves to be costly.
This one here.
BBL.
It was like this.
1 away.
Gave him so much space. This guy was just Palmer here. Could isolate heaven and then late swing door.
Thanks a lot, Durka. The A site, the target. Sonic sensors waiting for a peep, but Lloyd is not waiting. He's getting in there early on, and luckily for him, he's made it out. Pounce on the trip, good as well as LaRock finds one and goes back for more on the paranoia. Great work done.
Big tool on site. Should get traded no matter what.
Leaving it down to two. Two men stuck in a smoke with players holding them. I'm not sure where Sociable thought he was going.
It's good damage there. 3 go down.
And he met the fate that, well, I think was pretty clear from the outsider perspective.
I love the fact that it still seems like he's baiting for Sop when Sop had an SMG and he had a rifle. Yeah. Like, it still feels like he'll do anything to give this guy an opportunity to thrive. But again, these are the things we enjoy from LaRock on this map. The deadlock utility has always been stellar from him, but it's still having that raw individual firepower.
Once this BBL comp gets the op out, it's an absolute disaster. If you can break the econ, delay it by 2 more rounds, it's incredible.
Take over the game. We've seen him do it. It's probably the best.
As soon as it gets the op out, it's just a nightmare. You got to default break the deadlock util at the same time you're dying to a knob.
Okay, sure. We've seen some increase since Lovers Rockers moved back to the Yoru.
Dude, what are we?
But there's no doubt that LaRock needs to be on this game.
Oh, it's a good jump spot.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Well, the run it back. We knew was coming.
A little weak on B right now.
Zeus.
Double spawn.
Made it out.
Is the no smoke spawn? They just want to take Jules.
Zeus runs out of ult.
Big Omen flash, surely. Holy bro, what an Omen flash.
Sop's been taken, but he makes it back out. A double from Cristalli makes it possible. And Loida ends up all alone. A nice ultimate from LaRock, but
they force him down to an eco. They delay the op.
On the pressure. And FUT seemed more than ready.
Watch this Omen flash in the replay, it's insane.
Just reacted faster.
Just popped all 3.
A couple of kills all towards
as they decide to triple swing out, they all eat an Omen flash.
Nice shot from Loiter, but this is all just a ploy to try and hold on to the weaponry. And you can see the attack side, well, at least one man is already on the hunt. So, but by the way, it doesn't need the ultimate orbs. He's just doing this purely for the stats, purely to remove that weapon from enemy hands. But this is the great start that FUT were looking for. And although I do think that when it gets to map 3, at the end of a day, and you start talking about sides of the map,
1-9
the
loss
relevance
bonus.
definitely dips. It becomes more the individuals, more the ideas of the IGL.
2 ecos, 3 guns.
You are looking at both sides, theoretically, on their favored side of the map.
Dude, look at that. Dude, look at it. It's incredible.
It's been played by BBL, 8-4 defense, 10-2 defense, 8-4 defense. And the last couple of times for
all
FUT,
of them.
You're talking about the 7-3 attack and an 11-1 attack.
Even got the clone.
So this first half should be relatively defining, but I do also think that when you talk pressure, when you talk stakes, a final map that could be defining for these teams here.
Well, Sop was seeping venom in that last round, caught by the net, but it didn't make
Not
a
saving
difference.
for op. Now they are.
They ended up the ones caught in a trap, looking to follow up on it, running into the waiting arms of FUT. This time it's the waiting arms of BBL, of LaRock, and it's a great start. A clean headshot, and importantly, Sop is the man removed. Ooh. Doesn't look like this will be around for Zeus to farm orbs either. He's also missed his wall. He didn't step back far enough, so no heal for him from that. Instead, having to use the hot hands, and even that won't get him to 100.
Swap places, body on short. 3A main.
They've got themselves the neural
No, they're going to go B. Looks nice from BBL.
Yeah,
might wreck this guy.
Back up. He's got to be careful, especially with those Guardians in hand. That could have been him dead to rights.
They deter him away from the body, but at the same
like
time, they
BBL
gamble wrong.
A decent read initially, but then they gamble. The 50-50, all in on A or all in on B. Unfortunately for them, they've gone all in on A, and well, actually timing here could work for them. Yeah, he looks away at the wrong moment.
What is that?
Still he gets one. 11
How's he got
HP, and he's going to be able to escape at that. I thought that might be a gun on the floor.
They at least got some guns.
Instead now, Sociable playing stopper. There's nowhere I expect to see an Odin in most cases, but he has managed to survive the kill anyway. Where is he going?
Oh, for God's sake.
What is Sociable up to? My brother's making crazy plays. The drone couldn't find him in time. He just paranoias and spams the smoke. We're down to a 2v2. This is losable. Again, this is not a one round that he's throwing out those kind of risks in.
They got no idea Zeus is
Haymakers
here.
when just a few taps will do. But time is now ticking. Zeus is on a good angle, but the shot is missed. Luckily, he recovers in the end. And the time alone will decide this fight unless Lloyd can quickly rid himself of Cristalli. And now, it is too little too late.
Yeah,
Zeus only
take him
needs
down
the time on his side, and the shot is more than enough.
Yeah, they go lock it down. They go lock it down. They get the op out.
They avoid a round lost, and that
Does
was the name of the game.
FUT just try go fast here?
There's just so many moments.
They have the ults to go fast, but so ult.
This just feels insane from FUT to even be attempting these sort of things, knowing they're against a weaker buy, and yeah, Sociable ends up getting caught, almost letting that round slip away, and losing every single member for it. Even still, it's not going to be them to take the pause, of course. 4-1 in the lead.
I like
BBL.
feel like FUT will enjoy this timeout as well.
They played it in this stage.
The coaches get a long time to talk about how they want to approach this. They know for sure the op's coming out. They've maybe got a lot of demos, a lot of VODs on where he likes to go with the op here as well.
Started out decent, but a couple rounds being shut down, picked off early. Well, Zeus is being there in his place. The Phoenix is 7-2 at the moment. The ultimate used not long ago, and halfway to being back on the board for BBL. Time is running out.
Last 8x that with Jet through short. You want FUT to pull a BBL against BBL.
Once they got going, another lead developing in front of their eyes, and a ticket that they were one map away from snatching. Still are. It's now looking like they'll have to fight for their flights to Shanghai a little bit later on.
It's not a death sentence, but
why has Rose got the op?
We already know
there's no way, by the way.
Bracket.
What is this one?
Enterprise
Rose gets the op.
Nice shock dart initially.
They want to do trap play over towards B main. God, it's so bold on this. That's so scary. It's so scary, but it worked out so well.
The man who kicked off map number 1.
The problem with, not the problem with that round, but I do worry when, you know when like a coach calls that round and you're the opper and you've been waiting, like round 6 is the first time you get the op. Like if you lose it and you can't buy the op again until round 8, I just feel like you're so tilted. Like that's a must-win round. I mean, it was a cool little trap play though. You bait them in with the TP.
Been a tough start for him.
And then they think that no one's here. You probably had the op.
Gorgeous work, man.
And they eat an Omen flash, grabbing it.
And yeah, there was a missed dash in there from Sop that I do think would have made the difference. How do you made it out of that choke point? But LaRock does his best to clean up before any real danger presents itself. It's a 4-2 scoreline. BBL not letting FUT run away with the early half. And with tight rounds so far, it's not an easy bounce back for FUT. They're left to pistols and the one rifle they've got. No one's really surprised. It's
very committed with it. Okay.
Yeah, it turns out being super aggressive.
Oh, they're in trouble.
Can cause you some issues. So can the sheer pace, but the paranoia should slow them a little bit. Maybe even make them, I was going to say, question themselves.
Cameras spot so many.
They're all putting pressure in, a TP into the smoke as well. Sop up top, but they are being wiped out. Even still, a trade here and there. But forget it,
4 people dueling from heaven here, by the way. This is insane.
Get one either. BBL with 3 alive, stand on business and keep themselves in this match.
Is MV MIBR in 35 minutes? Yeah. We'll switch straight after this.
BBL go missing. I didn't know if they could get back on the map if they went that far off course, but now just one away. Starting to feel that bit more confident. Sop buys a rifle here. Goes on top of Jen as well, which is a little crazy. But he only gets away with 1.
Good news for BBL. There's so many people survive on that. And
that was a low buy.
The round before. And the one before, so they can get loads of ops into the rest of the south.
And right away, you can see they want that
so many ults. Phoenix ult into a Sova ult. Omen ult to give him info, top site.
Has he TP'd up?
Yeah, he TP'd top site. He stuck it as well. What the?
Both from the shadows, a manic. Risky as hell. Well, one succeeds and the other is punished immediately. They both
send
deserve to be
LaRock
punished.
and
I'll be
Crevin
real
in
with
and
you,
just
they
hope they
both
do
deserve to
something.
die. Only one of them bites the
Oh,
bullet.
mate.
The
Imagine if he
second
committed a
almost
little.
goes
It's a
as
double
well,
spray down there.
That would have changed the game. They might have went for it. 3v3? There's no way they
5 on
continue to
attack
save
is
if he
decent,
just
man.
fires a few more shots. But in his mind, if he does that, he probably just dies. So I understand why he doesn't, but we could see
Problem with this stuff
they were a few
is a lot of
shots from a
times I
very,
watch
very different
people
scenario.
play against the
Fortunately, BBL do
BBL
have to
comp.
save these weapons.
Is they'll actually do a right on
This is just
attack,
a pace change from FUT. They've
and
been going
then
for a lot of mid
they'll switch
control,
and they'll go defense against
plays
BBL's
towards
comp.
short. You can see even where the
And they
tricks were in this
just
round
give
to try and
sights too
deny
easy.
the sort of
And then you
paciness
just
they've been
win
hitting
after
with,
plant
splitting
because of the
through middle
deadlock
as
or
well.
that.
This time they just go direct through A, using that ultimate
Cypher.
from Zusu. Has been having a great
So
game
we've got to
so
keep an
far.
eye on that as well.
And it left BBL with little to no choice. Again, I'll say that the TP from
Who is the
Sociable-
donk of Valorant? There isn't one, man. That would be
Yes, we're gonna see it.
disrespectful
Yep,
for a
he's full
donk.
blind, still decides to stick it the whole way through. And then you can see even then, like, Lovers Rock is like, okay, you must have been there. Then Loiter tries to go back the other way.
Yampy, element.
Oh, they'd hit the net. Okay. No, they hit the net on the players in main, so it's not that egregious.
I think
of
there was
it-
a second
of an
player,
ult from
though.
Loiter, but he at least gets his rifle up a lot of the time. Fortunately, a little bit too slow.
Yampy says, my
making his way
Phoenix
over.
is like donk.
A crazy round indeed for BBL. An aggressive start has caught Zeus immediately. And although the run it back was the key feature of the previous
I like the
round,
confidence,
there'll be no
Yampy, I'll say
running back
that
the
much.
start of this fight. This one's final. And an advantage claimed by BBL. Takes a lot of weight off their shoulders.
Yeah, Zeus has been a problem for them. I think especially him not farming up any orbs. Okay. A little information back towards mid, but it hasn't seen... Yeah, he's been able to get a lot more control. Now, they're giving this space up, so unless he was going to...
Dude, honestly, I'm so down for a 3-person fight
I
at their
feel
spawn.
like he should have some iota of an idea, but no, it doesn't seem like that. The rotations will also have been hurt, but they're still putting the pressure on. Lovers Rock also hasn't seen anybody, so that now the push comes in, and that's the moment the Yetajay strikes.
Dude,
He's
keep an eye on
found
the
one in
Yoris.
back
He's
line.
so
Even
fast,
still,
though.
There's a couple of players here. LaRock, Lovers Rock, Rose, holding the line, even with that backstab. It is meaningless. And Crostali, wow.
Got good rotation on this one. Good,
there will be
good
no
Yori
escape
info.
this time.
For FUT, no
he's not
joke,
getting out
like
of
pushing
this one.
over towards spawn and putting them in a weird situation where they gotta like fight in the middle here.
That was
It's pretty strong against this
round
kind of
that had
stuff,
me very
where like
worried,
most
to
of
be
your
honest.
normal
The
chokes
position
have so much
Yetajay
util.
got to
Like if you can actually get them to fight you over towards here, it's good.
completely
All the
unraveled
time as well,
around.
you're facing off against the Cypher or the Deadlock. Or a
Even after
Sova.
a solid opening in this 5v4, this could
Like they
be
could
the
go
end.
for it. Don't
But he
mind it.
only gets the one.
It's one of those that
Caught
they
by
never get to
Rose,
practice
who's
as well, so the chance
also
of
had a
having like
pretty
good pro
awful
scores
game
is pretty
so
low.
far. Not even looking at the stats. Looking at so many moments where he pulls out his utility just
It's
as
normally a sign
someone
of
crosses the line he
desperation,
was
but against
holding,
these kind of comps, I think it's okay.
or swings right into him as he fires an arrow out.
That's a pace
Fast
change
on
again.
this.
Important pick.
Shock is decent.
Yeah, they've done this a couple of
Oh,
times.
good
The
flash.
second they lose a slower round, they go right back into a faster
Oh,
round. And
mate.
again, it's this deadly duo
6
of
on
Zeus and
attack.
Sop.
Don't do it, Sop.
And once more, you could see Sop wanted to keep
Yeah,
going.
he's
But
like,
now a
actually,
decision has
maybe
to
I
be
shouldn't.
made. Are you just saving again immediately?
Insta wrap around because he's got low HP. Spotted over
Spark of
towards
confidence
site.
could be snuffed out right
So if
away.
they do
I
spot all
think
the numbers,
save
they're
is
gonna
the
think he's
call,
over
but
towards side
for
and then he
sticking
just
around
lurks.
Too long, that option.
Low
no longer
HP.
available.
Go luck.
Not without a fight.
It's a classic.
Sop. He's already spotted one. He's seen the head of Loiter. He'll take it clean off. And Lovers Rock not far behind. I don't know where Sociable thought he was. My
Dude, the thing that I
man's
love
been
about this from
cut
Sop as
off
well,
a
it's like
couple
instant.
times. But luckily,
Doesn't go for the overheat
The
here. I
rest
was
of the
worried about
crew
it, and then straight away, just
still looking
we've already got the plan sorted.
Of course, it's
Like a
looking
heat map
for
of
his
him here
forward.
would have been awesome, man.
6
Just
to
his
4
pathing is
now
cool.
for FUT. And Sop is very much back on form.
This is the thing, if you're LaRock, you're constantly pointing at this guy. And he's almost looking at you as like a disappointed parent. He's not impressed with what you're going for, and these are the reasons why.
Sick round.
He will respond eventually. A 6th round. We've seen
the,
close halves all the
What's
way
the money
through
like? They
this
can still
series
fold
so
an
far.
up, right?
Even
Dude,
when it
imagine
was
if they
the
win
last
this one as
finishing
well.
13-6, it was still a 7-5.
They wouldn't have enough money for an op.
Dominant one, at least in the first half so far, unless there's 2 rounds coming back for BBL.
Got a Sova ult.
Well, if there are.
Doesn't look like they're going to put themselves in a position to use Sova unless it's after plant.
Big investment, up in the hands of Lovers Rock. No challenge coming
Oh,
his way.
mate.
Instead, it's
Oh,
towards
my
Short.
God. It could be disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting, bro. Grav net into Sova ult.
They've lost the spike, and it's been walled off. And Yettage left
That was
alone
insane.
to deal with the fallout.
What damage was that?
Beautiful response from BBL to that fast, short pressure coming out of FUT.
Yeah, fantastic
240,
setup.
more than
They
240.
needed to have LaRock in the right place at the right time. They needed the Hunter's Fury
400,
to be
yeah.
ready, but the read that they had has caused so many problems for FUT in this round. For Yettage, a save, not really necessary. He could look to try and make this one costly. Of course, maybe having Sop on an
I would
extra
love to
rifle
see
would
them
be
come
nice,
up with
but
a plan with this,
him
though.
having a Blade Storm going
Been
into
sitting
the
on it
next
for a bit.
round, I think he'll be dead before he uses the rifle.
I mean, they
or
could
everyone
legit
else
do the
will be dead.
BBL.
But it seems he
Jed
wants to
Knives
make
early
sure
dash
that
over towards short.
that is
Recon
at least
here.
an option
Sova
for them.
ult off there. If it doesn't hit
Maybe
anyone,
also not wanting to
double
give
onto
LaRock an
sight.
extra orb
Hit sight.
towards
You
that
just do the
deadlock
classic.
ultimate.
10 seconds
Sorry, this
left.
should be like,
Either
yeah.
way, it is going to be 6-5. As I said, we've not had a dominant first half throughout the entirety of this map so far, and at a most, it is going to be a 2-round difference.
The problem is, Saint,
Well, one
teams
round
play
to
it wrong,
indeed, and
but
again, we're in that
I would have
same
faith
spot.
that
Deja vu. Map 1
Bambino
and
would
2.
have it.
We were in the same position. 7-5 either way. Look at that setup, man.
Oh, look at it with the Omen
It
flash
really
as
is
well.
gorgeous. And considering that on the other side of the map, if you avoid this setup, you have to then contend with an operator in the hands of Lovers Rock. There's no easy round.
Is he told it? Is he
was no
saying that he
easy way
reminded
out
them of
once
that
that net
and they
landed.
forgot? I think so.
FUT were caught. And now, all they can do
He looked pretty
is
pissed
lock
there.
in
He's the
a
guy that does the
7-5
anti.
lead. But looking back at Haven, it was more than enough there.
I said at the
Man, do you
beginning,
remember
though, it seems
some of
like
the
these
crap
are
you could
both
do with
teams'
Jet
favoured
double
half, and
updraft?
We're going to have to see if maybe
Just
they're
reminded me
not
here
very
when you
dominant
could go
on
at the
them,
top and see people
and
here.
got a lot more in
That was a
the
crazy
tank, or
time.
If one of them has more of those vulnerabilities, we expected a close series between these two, with everything on the line, with champions, Barcelona.
Oh!
The pride of what's up with the blade.
What is that?
He's
That's
not gonna get a
insane,
chance to
bro.
use
There's
the
no
other gun.
way he's that good.
A fight from Rose.
That's mate. He wasn't even on the
Gives the game
screen
away,
for
and
that
a
long.
swing out coming, and it's going to be Yettage again. That 7-5 looking inevitable. Unless Kreven can hit a timing hit. They are watching that smoke like an absolute hawk.
Mate, 7 on
Trying to
attack
make
against
sure
this
there's
comp
no
is
chance for him.
unbelievable. Dude, we're knifing. We're entering it with a knife.
And the first half is
Dude, you got to show me this replay, man. This show was incredible.
Disrespect.
And it goes a long way.
As
for
long as they
FUT.
play to
7-5
fight sites, they
up
win.
at the halftime. The Turkish derby will
Mate.
be decided in the next half. One of these teams locking in champions. And to remind us of the importance of this match, we've got Sideshow after this.
And there's a couple of situations where like people on site need to just ping to help the server out though. For sure. It's so hard to hit server ults now, and definitely people need to like ping floors so they can understand heights. It's hard in situations for sure. Chat, let me mute this real quick.
Turkish talent have never struggled in EMEA, but when it comes
Oh
to
my God, he's
Turkish
got a monologue.
teams, FUT have been the trailblazers. And this year they trusted the helm to Sociable, a guy without very much IGLing experience. Krostali, a complete unknown. And after rebuilding around the firebrand of SOP, this version of FUT is now only 6 rounds away from securing champions and going into being a favorite potentially in Barcelona for that first EMEA trophy. On the other side, Rose, Loiter, LaRock, 3 boys with a dream, a run through Premier, winning Ascension on that second attempt after heartbreak against Apex, and then picked up by BBL, a big organization, and on their very first try, they get to Masters. but get shaken by the enormity of the task in front of them. And after heading home humbled, BBL then had to pick themselves back up from the depths of stage 1. Now they are here on the brink of making Barcelona and Shanghai. If they can perform here, if they can find another 8 rounds on a difficult
Chipsy with the prime, thank you, mate.
Ascent, this is what it means for
Quero
these
with the
two
prime, thank you.
teams. This is what's on the line.
Appreciate you both, thanks so
in a
much.
match like this. This is why the players are getting those nerves and shakes. We'll see what happens in this next ever so important half.
Damn, he kind of nailed it. Gotta give it to him, he kind of nailed it. Why is he so tanned? Bro, I don't know, man.
Well,
There's someone that doesn't leave the house so much. He is so tanned. Is it literally just from when he takes a flight, he goes outside for a little bit, he then lands in LA, and he probably has to travel from like the airport. It must just be getting out the car in LA to get inside.
Bring that crown to the global stage. But before that,
There's no way he goes
Barcelona.
outside.
And of course, you can go there too
Properly.
by scanning the QR code. Get yourself some tickets for our Stage 2 finals.
He
One of
just
these
came back
teams
from
will
camping
lock
in
their
Cornwall.
tickets not just for Barcelona, but
Okay,
for Shanghai
there we go.
as well.
Mate, how'd you guys know this
Very
stuff?
shortly, and it starts with FUT on the defensive side. She's showing a little bit of presence in mid.
plays
lighting
tennis?
Moida up
Mate, there's
and
no way
sending
my
the
guy
rest of
plays
the
tennis.
attackers into the B site. Crystalli's been a beast to be reckoned with
What a
when
shot.
it comes to the pistol rounds, but Zeus jumps the gun by taking one.
He told us?
turns
Mate, he's
it
lying
into
if he tells you he
two,
plays tennis.
And then Crystalli's here.
Done, right? Double pistol.
To lock it
They're
down
gonna end
and
with a
leave
4-2
just a
pistol.
few points of HP between FUT and a huge start to the second half.
I think the best they can hope for is orbs. Loves Rock taking the time to clear one of them, but Cristalli is so aware of the position. A chance to boost into this second half. Guarantee themselves an additional lead and
Banger.
do it in zone flawless fashion.
4-2 on the pistols.
FUT
Dude, if they win
in
this,
the
man, I
driver's
gotta
seat
dodge plat chat. I can't.
of this map, and while they're having
PMB is
both
just gonna be
pistols under their
insane,
belt, you
bro.
normally talk about the idea that
How many segments
that
is he
should be
on?
enough to take a map home.
I might have to
But I
skip
think that the
EMEA,
story
bro.
of these two
Surely
teams
someone
and the
could cover
story
for me.
of Turkish Valorant has always been momentum.
It's a weird
There's no
situation, man,
doubt
because I
with
like
the
FUT.
back
I
and
like the
forths,
players,
it
but
ended.
Spike!
I'm looking for my dog name.
wait, what's
Spike.
going on there?
I just can't find him. I know how you feel, brother.
Fenton.
Spike.
Iconic meme. Good reference. I rate that. I've enjoyed that if no one else has. For BBL, it's pistols, classics, all they've got to work with, and a 9-5 scoreline seeming like it will be impossible to avoid.
Jinsanity with the prime, appreciate the 19
We
months.
heard it from Sideshow there during the halftime for
A
BBL.
plat
It
chat
was
Olympics
the
would
second
feed. Oh, mate.
bite of the apple when it
That would
came
be
to
good
the
content,
Ascension
to be fair.
system. And well, if this carries on, it
Chat,
may
I kind of
have
want
be
to see
the
what
same
he
here.
To
what
be
he's shouting
honest,
about.
That was the best thing that could ever happen, though. The two of their players being
Where
too
is the
young.
spike?
Loiter and Larocque wouldn't have been able to play until
the
this
same
year
here.
anyway.
That's
It might
right,
have been
double
the
sound.
end of the team that we see before us. It might have been the end of a team that made it immediately to a Masters. That in itself was impressive.
Enemy kill.
But the fact is, there's a reason FUT have always been
Why is the
considered
crowd shouting at that?
the top class of Turkish
Oh, he hit
Valorant.
that though? Oh, it must have been nice.
I know, mate.
Maybe
It's
scream for that
definitely- It's definitely after the watershed. We should have been able to show that, but I feel like it was so disgusting.
Just because they
that it
dropped
might
the
have been
spike
removed.
again.
Oh, this one might turn your stomachs. This is a guy who I cannot stress enough has been punished for
Made this third shot might
overaggression.
actually be really nice.
Rounds like this.
As if
have
he's
been thrown
going
away.
for this,
Look
by
at
the
him
way.
go. Yeah, that's fantastic. He got two. No, it's what he does next. You scumbag. That is disgusting.
insta-gives it.
And I love it. 9-5 for FUT. And to say they're feeling confident, this man's on his feet for a reason. 4 rounds ahead. And for BBL, this is a
Wait, they got a lineup from short. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe the greatest steal in transfer history, getting him out of that Eternal Fire core and getting him into this roster. Sociable as well. From a piece that was failing in the Na'Vi system to the leader of this FUT side. A last place finish before they joined at kickoff to Masters London. And potentially Barcelona and champions at that. They're putting themselves in a good spot
Let's go.
regardless. And while Sop, he said at the end of the last, I want to be on the jet.
Keeps
I
on
want
going,
to
man.
play the role that I've just dropped 29 on in the previous map. It's going to be
gonna
tough
get
to
more.
get
They're
close
gonna go
to that
short.
with how they're currently going, but he started this round, this bonus round, off strong.
I think it's the same as what we saw from Sociable when he has the rifle, but he baits
Comes the
for
spike.
Sop. Do whatever you can to keep this kid happy, to keep him confident, because look at the miracles he is performing when he's given that chance, when he has that belief. And this man, if his team don't believe in him,
Of course he
sure
is.
he believes in himself. Perhaps a bit too much. Running through
Yeta
the
J's
wall.
won, right?
He overheated.
Wait,
he burned
Yeta
too
J didn't
bright,
swing?
but that flame might not be snuffed down because the judge of Sociable
He can close the door.
has found BBL lacking. The shock dart puts him to a
Nice on this.
but that won't
It's so
keep them
done.
back. FUT find themselves on 10. And for BBL, that last
Corgi with the
map
tier 1, appreciate the
fresh in
17
their
months.
memory while they're reliving it.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like
same,
more of
man.
the same.
Thank you
except
as well,
this
Sender,
time
bro.
Lloyd's is
Close.
not at the top. They've relied on
Thank you for the tier 1 as well, man.
crazy individual rounds, and unfortunately, when it comes to individual rounds, there's only one man who's really stepping up to the plate. Sure, he needed some help because he did run in, but you can see now he's up on his feet. He was holding on to that energy for the end of the game, and they sit just 3 rounds away from taking FUT to champions once again. A completely different look to the roster, a complete rebuild away from where they were at the last time they went. Only Yettage will
This
remain.
Sociable kind of has to get another one.
But this round's going a bit better for BBL.
What is that?
Up until that.
I'm not expecting to get that kill. Bruh, he's got 2 here.
He should have been dead far
Hasn't
earlier.
killed the guy in B
But
main
again, it
though.
comes down to LaRock.
Ooh, rare right click.
No mistakes made.
It comes down to LaRock, and he would have had a chance if anyone but Sop was still alive. 11-5 now. FUT on the verge of doing something beautiful, and BBL, they know the beginning of the end has already passed them. Their final timeout, used here, used now. But Sociable must feel like it was divine intervention to keep him alive through all of that. Invoking the name of Marcellus Wallace to keep himself from harm. It's 11-5. And
Pretty
FUT,
much.
all confidence and all signs pointing to an appearance on the champion
watch
stage
MB
later
MIBR
on
for
this
sure.
year.
That's funny. I've seen it
I'm
time and
excited
time
for it.
again. We cut out a game, but Sop is still spamming that Heretics logo. The funny thing is, I do wonder if it's more so because he might be the guy that helps save them. Like, they are a team that are on the brink of not making it to champs. FUT are already above them in the points. BBL are below them. The victory here would guarantee that they'd move above them. So he might be helping out a friend. Either way, the main story is that FUT, I gotta say it again, from last place at kickoff.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I thought this team was gonna be dead for the entire year, and then they took a gamble. A gamble on, well, hearing that Sop was available and just immediately saying yes.
I mean, they
But they're
changed
also
coach as
changing
well.
leadership.
And he kind of just brought him with him. He used to
Mr.
coach
Farland
him.
have been in the helm of this team for a long, long time, and
He was
they
this team.
gambled on Sociable. And that gamble might have the biggest payoff that we've seen in a long, long time. BBL now needing a streak of rounds with 0 losses if they want to do it in
Double.
regulation. They've
He's just gotta
spotted
spam
out
so they
the
can get out
players
here.
above. A flash gonna
Oh,
be
that was
popped
nice.
to try and help out the team on the way through, but Sop is going back for more.
He's
And
missed a
again.
shot. He's missed another. That's
Still
a lifeline
going.
for BBL, but how is he
Is it
allowed to shoot
one another
3?
repeat?
Nay, 4 times, and nobody shoots
He's done
back.
a whole clip of an Odin as well. Grabbing down to
Are
7
they that scared
HP.
of the fight that they will have to take sooner or later? FUT are on their
Dude, the
way,
double flash
and
here
they're
was
taking
nuts.
No quarter. Dead men tell no
Dude,
tales,
they
and it's
killed
20
no one, by the way.
sight.
They got no one. Did they get any damage?
12-5.
Dude,
and they are
Yetche's giving
showing
it.
No signs of slowing.
I don't think In-Zone Flawless quite covers the level of disrespect and decimation.
What a
we've
retake.
just
I mean, they
seen
were
on
just
that retake.
spamming flashes.
I thought for sure, at a minimum, Sop should have been dead from the 4 re-peaks out the corner of their
2 kills through
utility.
smoke.
But then the retake was flawless.
Dude,
Barely
LaRock got...
connecting.
LaRock managed to stun his teammate accidentally.
And it's seeming
Holy
like a battle.
Mate, they're so pumped. Bruh, I mean 7 in a row, surely, boys.
7 rounds in a row needed to compete with FUT, not to even fight against them. That's just to go to OT. No victory to be had. And they might not even get that
We didn't hear him, so Omen
They're
flash.
being brawled for, but Lovers Rock has given them a light at the end of the tunnel.
But a very bright light interrupts their push.
Nah, don't, chill,
Zeus,
bruh.
And the shock dart on the way, it'll tickle him up, it'll do
How's there no bullets here? Why is no one else running on site? Someone help him out, surely. What are the other 2 doing?
Alone. The operator in his hands and a TP to get him far, far from home. Away from this site, away from this danger. He has dodged that drone beautifully. They might think he's already gone. He's already TP'd out, but they're not going to rush into the site to confirm. No, it is patience.
You can literally just wait here for
FUT.
20 seconds, to be honest.
Jay sits on his camera on B. He knows
All that.
that player hasn't moved. And now they can take this together from heaven. 2-man rushing down the operator, but the gate
Gotta run the gauntlet.
Dude,
he thinks he TP close. It was so far away.
He had time to play with, but he had no way of
Done. FUT make champs. Big from them.
13 to 5, a more dominant. No way of
Oh, well, guess you guys wanted a replay.